Imagine you're walking down the street and you see two people fighting. What happens if they ask others to intervene? How might this influence the fight and the relations between the people fighting? These are the questions that my research asks in relation to the war in Syria. Broadly speaking, the Syrian conflict has two sides, the pro-government camp and the anti-government camp. And countries like the United States and Russia have intervened in the war by providing money and weapons to both sides, or to either sides. I want to find out how their interventions are influencing social relations between the two camps. My research shows that foreign intervention impacts social relations in two ways. First, it has widened the social gap among people, leading to more polarization between the two camps, as the slide shows. But what does the term polarization or social gap really mean? Basically, they mean that there is more of the us versus them narrative and much less trust among people. Why does this matter, though? Evidence suggests that these conditions are likely to cause more and more violence. Second, foreign intervention affects self-determination. That is, a people's right to decide how to run their communities and their country. Again, imagine if you're broke and you ask others for money. What happens if you become entirely reliant on them? Won't that put you at risk of being influenced or even manipulated by them? In many cases, the answer is yes, and that's exactly what's happening in Syria. Because both camps rely on foreign support, the outcome of the war is no longer in their hands, but rather in the hands of their foreign sponsors. Can you believe that the latest ceasefire in Syria was reached without any Syrian input? Surely, any real solution to the conflict must include Syrians themselves. So understanding the role of foreign intervention is important, not only for Syria, but for many other conflicts around the world, such as those in Libya and Yemen. My goal is to better understand the development of these conflicts, and my hope is that this knowledge can move us closer to understanding them, and that's a goal worth pursuing. Thank you.